Hey guys, you're welcome to another edition. This is of course the first edition of Sports Update in the month of April. Yes sir. Of course, I like it when I come on the show to give you update of what we have in the Nigerian football scene, and of course a little bit from European competitions. And today I have just a lot of gist for you, even though there are a bit of negatives, but you know, football is football and the game will always remain the game. I am Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the number one jiggy of sports. The first story I have for you today is from the CAF Confederation Cup, and it is so saddened to inform you that Nigeria sole survivor in the continental competition this year, talking about Rivers United, have crashed out of the CAF Confederation Cup after losing 2-0 to USM Alger of Algeria in the second leg of the quarter-finals. A very sad loss for them right there, because a lot of us hoped they could move further than where they stopped, and we were looking at them to be the start that would just go far and bring the trophy home for Nigeria this year. But no, the case is not just what we were thinking it would be, and now they are out of the competition. Even though we have a lot of controversies surrounding the game, a lot of us are of the opinion that that game should have been postponed because VAR was not made available, and a lot of decisions that VAR would have helped with in that game. And you know, a lot of football fans and enthusiasts are clamoring that CAF can do better than they did in that game. And moving forward, do we need to make a lot of changes in the MPFL? Of course, yes, we need to. We are fighting for it. We really want to see MPFL get to that place we've been hoping they could get to. But we should not forget that CAF also has a lot to do, but there is nothing we can do about that for now. The game is the game, and we just hope Rivers United can come back home and continue with their surviving fight in the logger of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Congratulations to USM Alger, and we hope they can just go and make themselves proud in the Confederation Cup with the games they have to go. That is all about the CAF Confederation Cup. Let me move down to the local football in Nigeria, talking about the Nigerian National League, the NNL, the second tier football of Nigeria. And you know, this past weekend something happened, something that created a lot of buzz and controversies across all social media platforms, and it is just one thing I cannot really wrap my head around. A lot of people are fighting. A lot of people are working, doing everything tirelessly to ensure that MPFL, NNL, and all other local leagues in Nigeria get to that pedestal we've always wanted them to be. But there are some individuals in different parastatals ensuring that this dream doesn't come into reality. And some of these individuals were publicly seen this weekend in the game against what's that game again? Jigawa Golden Stars of Utd and Sporting Supreme Football Club of Abuja. You know, the game ended 2-1 in favor of Jigawa Golden Stars of Utd, and there were a lot of controversies. 2 goals awarded to Jigawa which were not supposed to be awarded. It was obvious they were scoring with their ends, putting goals into the net with their ends, and it was counted. The goal stood. Even a penalty was awarded, and we all saw that this should not have been. And following all this clamors, all this complaints, all this controversy, the NFF, talking about the governing body of football in Nigeria, they've expelled 2 officiating officers from that particular game. Center referee Zaharadin Nasiru of Katsina State Referee Council and one of his assistants Usman Awadu from Borno State Council have been expelled from the NNL and refereeing and whatever it is that had to do with refereeing in Nigeria. Well, a good move, a bold move, because we cannot continue to condone acts like this. If we really want the MPFL, the NNL, and whatever local league in Nigeria to move forward, we really need to stop some things. We really need to stop some people. And I want to give a very big kudos to NFF for taking this bold and smart move. I am sure this would serve as a deterrent to other officials in the league accordingly. We hope this would enable them to stop other side doing and whatever it is that we can call it, and whoever it is that decides not to stop, they will face the dance now, they will face the music, they will dance to it, and they will be sanctioned accordingly. Moving quickly from the Nigerian National League, let me go to the Nigerian Premier Football League. This weekend we saw a lot of games, a lot of games that decided what we are seeing presently on top of the logger in the Nigerian Premier Football League. One of the biggest games we saw of the weekend was Remo Stars hosting Aqua United. We all know Remo Stars is fighting to be on top of the NPFL logger, while Aqua United is struggling to survive relegation. They are struggling to survive relegation, but unfortunately for Aqua United, unfortunately for Remo Stars got the 3 points from that game, defeating Aqua United 2-1. But one of the good things we saw from that game were the 2 free kick goals. Yes, we saw 2 free kick goals, one from Remo Stars and one from Aqua United. And just as you can see on the screen, those goals are one of the best goals I have seen this season in the Nigerian Premier Football League. And despite the one scored by Aqua United, they still could not get any points from that game. And after the game, we heard a lot of things from the head coach of Remo Stars, talking about Coach Daniel Ogumodede. Let us hear what the coach has to say.
I have to congratulate the boys for a job well done. I think the most difficult people to fight is someone that is drowning. Aqua United presently is drowning. They are in the mud, and to help them is difficult. To fight them is difficult. So today we decided to fight them, and it was extremely difficult. They needed the point, like their life rely on it. They know how much important the point is for them. So it was a very, very difficult match for us. But the resilience of the boys is very, very encouraging today. We were able to get 2 early goals, which is very, very rare in the season for us. We got 2 early goals, and that really gave us a lot of confidence. Though there was a kind of a threat in the first 5 minutes of the second half when they got an equalizer, and you know what that means. A lot of pressure was mounted on us, but we were able to soak the pressure because we also know how important the 3 points is for us to take us to the summit. So generally, I will have to congratulate my boys for a job well done, and the team as a whole. That's a tough game for us, a very tough game. Doma is coming back after a long streak of not winning matches. And you know what it means when they go to Aqua to pick a very vital 3 points. What Doma did to Aqua United was the response we got today. That is the response we got in football. Aqua United want to come back to get the 3 points here, which is obviously impossible for them. And we're also playing Plateau United as a contender. So we are going to a very difficult 2 away matches. But nevertheless, we are aiming to get all 6 points.
Yes, you can hear what Coach Daniel Ogumodede has to say after the match. He's giving a very big kudos to the guys for their resilience, for holding on in the game and getting the 3 points. And he hopes Aqua United survives relegation, because this team, they are really hard to defeat. I tell you, Aqua United is not just a team you can go ahead on and say, I would even no. They really know their onions. It's just quite unfortunate for them that they find themselves on that spot on the NPFL logger. So let me give you a rundown of what the 2023 NPFL season match day 29 logger stands. Rangers United on top of the logger with 51 points. Lobby Stars on the second position with 51 points. Then Remo Stars on the third position with 49 points and 1 game at hand. But we should still not forget that the next 2 games for Remo Stars will be away. So they really have a lot to do. They have a lot of fighting to do, and they really need to get maximum points from every of those games. Yes, to round off today on Sports Update, let me tell you that we are in the week of the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. Games will be going down, and we will be seeing shoulders. Arsenal will be playing against Bayern Munich. Real Madrid will be hosting Manchester City. Atletico Madrid will be playing against Borussia Dortmund, and Paris Saint-Germain will be playing against FC Barcelona. You would agree with me me that every of these games, there is none that you can confidently point out and say, oh, well, Barcelona with the Reaper. No. It is gonna be the clash of the Titan and the survivor of the fittest. So this week we have busy schedules and we have games to catch up to. Don't slack at it. Be there, get the actions, and be excited. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sports Update. Don't forget to follow us on every of our social media platforms: Facebook, X, Thread, Instagram, and YouTube at Official Remo TV. You can also check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I still remain Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sport. As you go into this new week, stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sports. Bye for now.